shit. And we are live. Welcome, everyone, to the NRUK Dunlop Custom Series. Welcome to practice here, live from Donnington Park. It's our second practice of the season, the second free practice of the season, and Donnington should provide a fantastic place and venue for the second round of the season. Jesus Christ, the screen does not look great, but we'll fucking go for it. Just sending out all the links to the Discord so we can get some viewers in, and just want to welcome everyone to tonight's stream. That's better. Oh god, let's mute that, because that would have been playing back. That could have been fun. But no, welcome everyone. Welcome Delello to the stream. Good to see you back again. If you might notice, I might be talking a little bit quieter right now. That's because it's late over the old pond. So I can't raise my voice that loud. But luckily it's just practice. We shouldn't see any too dramatic events. But let's find out and see what happens. We all know. We all thought last week that the Brands Hatch practice session will be calm, but Adam Bensky had other ideas. For Sicily myself, hey, welcome Peter. 4 views already. This is amazing. Just a chill practice session. Just come, join the fun. Just ask me some questions, and see how your driver does. I'm just gonna give it a minute more for people to join in the stream, and then we will get ourselves going. Just ask me any questions. How do you guys think the first weekend went? Yeah, I know, right? My desktop is like so freaking it is empty. I agree. But how did you enjoy the first weekend? I personally really enjoyed it. All the editing and everything was really good fun, and I hope I can continue that going forward for the rest of the season and for the seasons to come, hopefully. Without further ado, let's get into a 20-minute practice session here at Donnington Park, here in the UK. This is the final race in the UK until round 9. Next weekend, we head over to the Euro Speedway in Berlin, in Germany. That'll be the first oval race of the season, and that should also be a good amount of fun. But yeah, let's see who tops the charts then in practice. Remember, who was it that was quickest last time out? Trying to think, as Logan Cloud will be the first out onto the track here. 20 minutes then to set down a fast lap time, and it's the Pertec Racing Dodge who is on track. Cloud scored points in the first weekend. It was 8, I think, but struggled in the final 2 races. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if he can rebound off a poor first weekend for this team. They want to fight for wins. Cloud wants to fight for wins. He just hasn't found that so far. Let's see what he can do this time out at Donington. But yeah, Donington's a great venue, a really good track, a really fun track with high speed corners. It's very challenging for an NRUK Dunlop Custom Series driver. So let's test how this one goes. But yeah, first weekend I really enjoyed. Great weekend, a fun weekend nonetheless, and it was Zachary Fitzwatch Sr. who stole all the headlines with a double race victory. He picked up 2 wins of BTC Norland Racing, with Nathan Ormond being the other winner over the weekend for Trey Price RacingCars.com. And out of the turn then, Logan Cloud. Hi, it's Eli Bright. Welcome to the stream, Eli. Great to see you. As Logan Cloud will be the first to sit down a lap time here. Here comes Bobo Jones that might affect his line going into town. Welcome, Eli. Great to see you in the stream. And welcome to everyone who's watching. Come on and say hi. Come and chill. Come ask some questions and whatnot. But Logan Cloud's going to be the first to set down a lap time here. What can he do in the 78 for Pertec Racing? For 20 minutes, so that's a quite adamant and good amount of time for them to definitely make an impact. And Delello is currently fastest, of course. That is just based off a warm-up lap and not a full lap. So Delello to the top of the leaderboard, but I'm pretty sure that time will be beaten. further we get into this session. Delello had a solid first weekend. He scored points in all 3 races. It's Kuklon. Welcome, Seb, to the stream. Great to see you watching. Great to see everyone here. The support has been immense in the series, and I'm so glad for it. It really pushes me on to continue. You see Nathan Ormond 2 seconds faster right there, setting down a decent lap. But what can Logan Cloud do as he goes through the final chicane and on to the front stretch? A good exit for the 78. How fast will he go this time? It is going to be a 1:20, 1:16. So that's the benchmark we're looking to set around that time as he goes side by side with Bobo Jones into turn 1 and will overtake him here. Dodge against Camry. To all fairness, Cloud wasn't the only one that struggled. All of the Dodgers on the weekend did struggle, including these two for West Surrey Racing. Spurley Tube and Boulin did not have a great weekend. Neither did Sebastian Dupain racing for Team Parker. They all had weekends in which they did struggle in, and in fact, to the top of the leaderboard now does go Zachary Dello, a 1:15. So it's very solid lap time from Delello there to the one team Motorbase Performance outfit. These guys have been so good to start the season. The oldest, most experienced team on the grid. Delello has been pretty quick this year. Can he fight for a title? Potentially. If he can keep up this good, consistent run so far. He's to the top of the leaderboard. In fact, now Nathan Ormond beats that time almost 0.4 of a second. Ormond picked up a race win in the final race of the last weekend at Brands Hatch. And TradePriceCars.com Racing were very delighted with that. To the top of the leaderboard he goes. There's a cluster of 4 here. Jake Richardson, Anthony Charbois, Dylan Ebrahimian, and Carter Joey. So these guys can struggle. Ebrahimian had probably the best weekend out of this quartet. Scored points up there, battling Fitzy, who did really steal the headlines for the whole entire weekend. Let's go more with Sebastian Kuklon now. Eli Bright to the top of the leaderboard, breaking into the 1:14s. What a lap from the Power Max racing car. Eli Bright, top of the leaderboard. He's the first to break into the 1:14s here right now. So that's a solid lap from Eli, bringing the pace very early on here to this weekend. Can Power Max Racing have the formula? They struggled, him and DJ Reed, over the start of the weekend, but now the start of the season. But maybe Donington suits this car a little bit more. Maybe they've brought a better setup to this track, and certainly proving here in the lap times as we've broken the first 5-minute barrier of the session. In fact, Eli's now booted off the top step. Owen Finley for BTC Norlin Racing now goes another 4/10 quicker. So Bright was at the top for a minute, and now it's Finley to the top of the standings. Again, the teammate of Zachary Fitzwater Sr., who this team did so well the first weekend. If anyone set the benchmark of the team to beat in the NRUK Dunlop Custom Series, it is the surprisingly unsponsored BTC Norlin Racing, who have produced quick Toyota Camrys so far. I've been the cream of the crop of the field so far. And what a superb lap time that is from Owen Finley, who's at the top of the leaderboard. Second now for Jake Richardson. Third is Mathis Wells. Fourth for Anthony Charbois. Fifth now is Eli Bright. He's gone down the pecking order by a few. Jay Jefferson has broken into 6th. 7th is Jose Mills. 8th is Logan Cloud. 9th, Niall Bensky. And 10th is Carter Joey. So the benchmark you're looking here is definitely probably a 1:14. That's the kind of lapse time that you want to set. Anything into the, like low 1:14s, 1:14.2s and 3s, that could be a lap time that could see a top of the practice timesheets, and even better, win the pole position for tomorrow's race. Remember, pole position, you earn a point for gaining that spot. As Eli Bright once again to the top of the standings, got booted off again, but he is back with a bang and lets down another stormer of a lap time. Slightly quicker than Owen Finley for BTC Northern Racing, but remember that point for qualifying on pole could be crucial come the end of the season. We don't know that now, but a good point if you can qualify on pole, and that's where the aim is. But for now, practice, they want to get the early pace, and now Jake Richardson goes fastest. So the top of the leaderboard is changing up very regularly here, and now Richardson is to the top of the standings. Finley now at the top of the standings. He almost gets into the 113s. What an incredible lap from the 22. BTC Northern Racing. An incredibly set up car again. It was Fitzwater on the first weekend. Is it going to be Finley this weekend? What a superb lap time from the 22. And that's going to be pretty hard to beat throughout the rest of this session. He's 5 tenths quicker than the next fastest car in Jake Richardson. And that is insane. Top 10 is followed. So Finley's on top. Second for Jake Richardson. Third is Eli Bright. Fourth, Mathis Wells. Fifth is Samet Ozcan. Sixth for Riley Spurley Tube. Seventh, Jay Jefferson. Eighth, Sebastian Dupain. Ninth is Zachary Fitzwater Sr. And 10th, Anthony Charbois. But Finley laying down the marker here. And that could... Well, I'll be very surprised if anyone beats that. It's a sublime lap time from the 22. Something's changed in the field. The 6, that's Jose Mills going to second position. The Chevys seem stronger this weekend. That's something to pick up on. I definitely do see that. Certainly Kukulon and Eric Monaco are slowest, along with Carter Friesen. So Kukulon needs to somehow work himself up over the weekend. He has struggled so far for any relative pace and finds himself at the bottom of the leaderboard so far. And now Mills in the 1:14 freeze with that lap. So he's definitely the second quickest car on the grid. Peter's running 17th currently. He has broken into the 1:14s. Just got to find that few extra tenths to try and bring him to the top of the leaderboard and trying to get him maybe in the top 10 or the top 5 for Team Australia Elite Racing. However, their cars are pretty equal. 17th and 18th right now for the Ford-based team. Can I do anything to differ that? Jake Richardson now's down. Nails down a 1:14.3. And has Adam Bensky crashed again? What? This is the most incredible storyline of the year. Adam Bensky has crashed for the third time in practice in 2 sessions. Well, I mean, talk about a team that's going to be unhappy with their driver. Adam Bensky has now crashed in each of the practice sessions that he has taken part in this year. And once again, he's trashing more cars as they come through the chicane. What has happened here then? So he brakes quite early. Rainey was not expecting it. Gives him the boot up the back and sends Bensky around and into the dirty stuff there. But Adam Bensky already becoming the meme of the NRUK Dunlop Custom Series. Rainey is straight down pit road. And Adam Bensky has made a swift return to form. Where's Jake Richardson at then? Because he has set down a pretty boss lap time, if I say so myself, up to second. It's going to be tough to break that 1:14.0 set by Finley, but he's definitely going to give it a good shot. And Richardson does have pace here. Sicily Motorsports struggled in their first weekend. They have Richardson, Charbois, and Niall Bensky, who... Did I say Aidan Bensky? What did I say? Did I say someone else? I'm sorry if I did. No, Niall Bensky. It was Niall Bensky. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's late here, right? But they have those 3 on their team, and they struggled on the first weekend, but maybe as the season go on, we'll see his team get better and improve. Because at the moment, at the first weekend, they were very inconsistent. I think each of their cars DNF'd in at least one race the weekend due to Paul Up getting caught up in a wreck or having some sort of mechanical issue. I called him Adam Bensky right then. I think I got him and Adam Lease, confused. I think that's why. Because there's Adam Lease in the 80 for Team Toyota GB. I think the same guy signed up Adam Lease and Niall Bensky. So, there you go. Something's happened. And these guys are racing hard for a practice here. These 4 guys, Lease, Richardson, Rainey and Wells. Richardson swings it towards the inside, so we've got a little bit of racing here in practice. Wells and Jefferson doing really well for Accelerate, by the way. 6th and 7th. That's a team that could have struggled at the start of the season, but so far they've produced some pretty decent goods right now. You're told I'm sick right now. It happens, yep. It does. These things happen. But everything for the NRUK at the end of the day. Spurley Tube out on track. Bloody hell. Talk about an unsafe release. Jesus Christ. West Surrey Racing give not the most safest release there. Almost crashed into Adam Lease. Both sent them spinning off into the gravel. That could have been very problematic indeed. But Finley is the benchmark here, and that benchmark might not be broken. Spurley Tube swings it around the outside. I mean, Wells did not get a good exit at all off there. This is the wire they're all trying to beat for BTC Norling Racing, who again are topping the charts of the NRUK. It was Fitzwater last week. It's now Finley this week. It'll be interesting to see what happens come race day. See who's got the fastest car then. Go through the rest of the order. Sebi's up to 24th. Now Eric Monaco is at the back of the field, so he's currently slowest. Can anyone set down a quick lap time? Remember, at the first practice session of the year at Brands Hatch, we all thought it was over until oh bloody hell, Mills and Reed getting close there. We all thought it was over until Zachary DeLello came in last second with a blistering lap to go quickest. So you never know. So Mills and DJ Reed there almost had a bit of a collision. That was tight indeed, very tight. They almost wrecked each other, which would have gone down well there. Can anyone set a better lap time? I'm reluctant to say they probably won't, because a 14.0 is solid and a very, very good. We'll have to see if anyone can break into the top 10 on Jack and Cloud side by side. But, of course, practice is just to get the car tuned and set up right. Qualifying, again, is quite important. The races, though, is where everyone wants to make their name known. So, as long as you have a good car come race day, then you could be in for a shout for a win. You never know with the NRUK Dunlop Custom Series. You never, ever know. Of course, we saw a very action-packed first weekend at Brands Hatch. It was a great weekend of racing, and that's of course the most entertaining part of a weekend. You can't beat the track, the action on track on a Sunday. It's simply the best part of our weekend. You know, practice is alright, qualifying's fun, but the races is where the good entertainment is at, where all the fighting, the real battles start to take place out on track. Can anyone break into this top 10? This time by, doesn't look like it. And with 4 minutes and a half left remaining in this session, it looks like Finley is going to be fastest coming out of practice here at Donnington. Jack and Cloud having a decent battle here. I mean, I know it's only practice, but these guys are going at it. Probably not going to help them get a quick lap time, that's for sure. But hey, trying to see what their car's like. Maybe in a racing situation, but they hold off now, and Cloud is going to pull clear for the minute. Can anyone break into this top 10? Find out sooner rather than later as this session closes to an end. Sorry guys, I've been a bit tired tonight. I won't be tomorrow for qualifying, and of course the race is going to be great. Is anyone going to break into this top 10 with 3.5 minutes left? I really do thank you guys for sticking with me. Of course, practice isn't the most entertaining session, I get that, but anyone who comes along and pays a visit is very much appreciated. Should we see where Finley is then in the closing parts of the session? Here he is behind Sebastian Kuklon, behind a long train of drivers right now, who are all going around this track at a very good speed. And Finley's trying to overtake the 8 here on the outside. This could be a very strong move from him, trying to assert his dominance even more. And I tell you, if the BTC Northern Count wins again this weekend, their Constructors' Championship bid is looking very good. They have been the strongest team on the road courses so far. Of course, when we go to the ovals, that could be a completely different story. It really could be. That'll be very interesting to see how they get on at the ovals, which will change. It's the great equaliser in this series. You get the road courses, which make up a good half of the season, and the ovals are completely what throw this series up. I mean, anyone can win at an oval should they want to, and that will really be interesting to see when we move there. Of course, next week starting at the Euro Speedway. Very interesting to see how they get on there, as Logan Cloud has broken in to the top 5 there with a 1:14.504. So Cloud's up to 4th in the standings, a solid lap from the 78 and Pertec Racing. I mean, it might be the final driver that we see break into this top 10 and top 5. And with 1:40 remaining, the top 10 is as followed. Owen Finley leads the pack and should probably close out the session as the fastest driver. Second for Jake Richardson. Third is Jose Mills. Fourth, Logan Cloud. Fifth, Eli Bright. Sixth is Mitchell Collins. Seventh, Mathis Wells. Eighth, Jay Jefferson. Ninth is Samet Ozcan. And 10th, Riley Spurleytube. Look at this cluster going down the front straight. Expect more of this on Sunday, this sort of battling. It's a lot of fun, Donnington. But it's definitely more fun on race days, that's for sure. With a minute left, we're in the stream once the session finishes. Thank you for Delello. Thank you so much, Peter, for tuning in and commenting. Eli and Sebi too. Your support means the world. I know practice isn't a great session to be involved in, but if all the views and all the watching really inspires me to do more. Qualifying is the big one tomorrow. You want to be there for that. Big things on the line there. The positioning of being on pole position is huge. And a point as well, along with nearly a pretty good points paying position during the race. You want to see a driver qualify high up the order. 15 seconds left though, and Owen Finley then for BT Norlin Racing is going to continue their fast, quick start to the season. And off the turn, he will be the fastest in practice for this time at Donnington Park. Finley the fastest, and can't wait for everyone to join us qualifying tomorrow. Here's the final leaderboard then for you guys. Finley the fastest. Logan Cloud actually goes second fastest at the end. Very close lap. Wow, Logan Cloud with a clutch time there. Just slightly slower than Finley. So good lap from Cloud. And that is the final positioning for this practice. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. Be there for quali tomorrow. I promise you it's going to be even better than this one. Qualifying is the place where you want to be. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I mean, if I can actually get to the restart, the stop streaming button, that'd be nice. Lol.